Hey everybody. Uh, I recently found out about how it's said by NASA that they're gonna start looking a little bit further into life on other planets. And I had stopped to think. We already see UFOs. We have people that are being abducted by aliens. You know, for them to say that they're gonna keep looking for alien life, yet at the same time we already see them. Why are they telling us that they're going to keep looking? They've already looked and they've already worked along with aliens. They've been working along with aliens for hundreds of years. Okay. Now, the one thing I also realize is that the government, and I've said this before, that the government relies on the skepticism of the human race in order to keep what they already know secret. Also, that they feel like them saying that there is a such thing as aliens uh, means that it's only true if they say so. And I'm saying to myself, if we already see UFOs in the sky and if we're already being abducted by these aliens, true, we have a period of missing time where they wipe your memory clean of that entire moment, depending on how treacherous it may have been to that person. And we end up with these scoop marks and inside of our on our skin, and they even taking semen samples and the woman's ovaries just so that they can populate their planet. Who are them to say that it's real when we already know that? If you ask me, the government are a bunch of fools. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't respect our nation's troops. I didn't say that. I said the government. That's two different things. So I don't want nobody to get that mixed up. Okay? But, like I said, for them to say that they're going to keep looking for life on other planets, they already know that there's life on other planets. And so do we. I mean, you wouldn't believe how much of their information is being leaked onto the internet. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that they think we don't know, we already know, but it's only true if they say so. Just like how the Vatican said that they were going to they were going to have a disclosure about the existence of aliens. I even heard that they have their own observatory, and they are tracking something in deep space that is heading straight for us. What this something is, I don't know. It could be a big old spaceship. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that they know something that they're not telling us. Okay, now they when they said that they were going to, televise a disclosure about the existence of aliens, all of a sudden they got quiet, and that's only because the government has a lot of control over secrets that they don't want us to know about, and it's not so much about government projects and all that stuff. You know, we had Project Blue Book that had transcripts about aliens and all that stuff, but that was nothing. They got rid of that a long time ago. I'm talking about the stuff that they really don't want us to know about, like Bigfoot, uh, the Chupacabra, aliens, of course, portals to other dimensions, um, time travel. All these things that are science fiction in the movies are actually true to the fact. Where do you think a lot of these movies come from? Okay, let's take uh, the Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson. Now, in the movie, you see a lot of these real tall, gigantic guys that are like freaking almost 1,000 feet tall. Okay. Now, there is talk about them finding these giant-sized skeletons underground, buried. So, obviously, a lot of these movies are built on true facts that they already know about. How they got the information, I don't know. Now, it could just be because it's all about our nation's history and, things that have been in circulation for thousands of years, and they became um, stories, ancient stories. Now, if you watch shows like Ancient Aliens, you find out about a lot of these things, like the Anunnaki, all kinds of stuff, like how these civilizations are just disappearing. You know, like the ancient the Inc, what do you call those guys? The Incans or something like that. But anyway, people like them people just vanishing. The fact that they think now that our kings of Egypt were actually aliens, like King Tutankhamun and Akhenaten. They had these huge dome-like skulls. And they had these real tall hats that covered that dome. Okay, what kind of person has that kind of head nowadays? Nobody. Okay, now they try to pass that off as some sort of, you know, like deformity that they had back in those days. I don't believe that. One thing I learned about the government too is that they'll say anything to keep what they already know secret. They'll embellish or add stuff to it to make it sound like it's just a disease and this and that, the other. Just to cover it up. We already know. We already know this stuff. So before you listen to what they say, think about what you already know. 9 times out of 10, it's true. I said it about a lot of things that I've talked about, whether it be UFOs or ghosts. If you have to rely on what they said in order to realize that it is true or not true, don't do that. If you already have seen it with your own 2 eyes, don't second guess yourself. Know that it's true because you saw it with your own eyes. That's the way I see things. I've been seeing UFOs my entire life. Okay, never been abducted, to my knowledge. I may have had a period of missing time. I don't remember having any missing time, but you never know. But at the same time, at the end of the day, what you see is what you get. What you saw, 9 times out of 10, it's the truth. It's real. Okay? So, I say that to say this. The government, I don't think I'm gonna be voting for these people ever again because my vote don't count. Your vote don't count either. You may see differently, but if you just look at the way things have been happening and how they keep secrets from their own people, they'd rather partner up with a bunch of aliens, from other planets. Now, there's also talk about how they got a distress signal from the Andromeda Galaxy. An alien race from a dying planet in the Andromeda Galaxy. But they're just now talking about it over the internet. Okay, they said they received it back in 1998 or 1997, but they finally decoded it in 2011. So I don't know. That could just be a fabrication. I don't know, but it could be a true fact. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there is other life out there. I'm willing to believe that there is because this would be a pretty lonely, like in the movie Contact, where Jodie Foster said, you know, it would be a pretty big waste of space if we were the only ones out here. Okay, so, and I believe that. I believe that there is a such thing as aliens. But still, all I can say is don't listen to everything you hear because trust me, if you've had UFO experiences, they're out there. You ain't gotta listen to them saying or count on them telling you that they're real because you already know that they're real. I'm pretty sure some of you out there have actually been abducted by aliens. Who knows? I don't know. I've never been abducted by aliens. Now, does that mean that the whole abduction thing and aliens aren't true just because you haven't experienced that? No. I've seen UFOs, so that's good enough for me. I don't have to be abducted. Sometimes I be saying to myself, I wish I had been abducted. That way I can experience it and know what it's like. But judging on the stuff that I hear, it could just be fabricated, just for good TV. I don't know. I don't know how true any of that could be. But I'm just saying, just because the government feels like if they say that it's true, then it is what it is. No. If you saw it, it's true. That's all you need. You don't need the government to tell you that it's true. Trust me. I believe this to be true. But anyway, you can find me on YouTube. That's I Am Aloha. You can watch my other videos on UFOs and ghosts, all of my paranormal experiences. You can listen to my commentary on aliens, UFOs, all kinds of stuff. I got all that stuff in there. So check me out on YouTube. Hopefully you'll like it. All right. Aloha.